So we have had a blast exploring the city of Sydney, but today we're heading out of town to the Blue Mountains to witness the amazing views and the Three Sister Rocks formation and taking the world's steepest Walkway.
And first up on our tour was Featherdale Wildlife Park, which at first reminded us of the wildlife park we visited in Melbourne on our way to the penguin migration at Phillip Island. But Featherdale Wildlife Park was surprisingly big with all kinds of animals. It was of great quality. And look at the seagull in front, kind of trying to blend in.
That is so beautiful.
They're all like black and white. Like
Oh, there's a joey! There's a joey, honey!
beautiful.
Is that a turtle?
It's us. Hello! Hey! Say hi, Polly.
Hi,
Feed him. Yeah, she's gonna feed you number 36.
buddy! Honey! Next, we continue the bus ride to Echo Point in the Blue Mountains, where we would get to see the legendary Three Sister Rock Formation.
And oh, you may wonder, why is it called the Blue Mountains? Well, it's because when you look at the mountains from afar, they have a bluish haze. This is caused by the eucalyptus tree, which release oil into the atmosphere, and then sunlight scatters the oil droplets, making the mountain appear blue. Pretty cool, huh?
And so then we arrived at Echo Point to see the famous Three Sister Rocks Formation, which attracts around 2 million visitors each year.
Those are the Three Sisters.
The majestic ladies have been standing tall for over 200 million years. That's older than the dinosaurs. Legend has it that they were once three beautiful sisters who were turned to stone by a powerful sorcerer. But don't worry, we won't be turning into stone today.
But as someone who's from Norway and fairly used to mountains, spectacular rock formations and deep fjords, I'm not sure I was extremely mesmerized. But it of course was beautiful, and I appreciate the heritage and significance it has to the region and to the country. And oh, during our stay in Sydney, while most things had been amazing, we had been quite annoyed by flies. Everything in the city was great, except for the pesky flies that kept bothering us. But when we arrived at Blue Mountains, it was not the flies that were annoying, but rather the cicadas, which were so loud.
And after taking in the beautiful sights, we checked out the mandatory souvenir stuff, of course. Before that, we headed on the bus to get to our next stop, the Blue Mountain Scenic World.
Are you ready to see dinosaurs?
Yes.
Huh? It was time to further explore the Blue Mountains, first by a cable car crossing the canyon, and thereafter taking the world's steepest railway.
Arriving in the scenic world, we first chilled with some food before we were gonna head down on the steepest passenger railway in the world. With a steep incline of 52 degrees, it plunges you 310 meters down the cliff, and you actually customize the seating to make the experience more or less steep. We of course picked the most steep option.
So the railway was originally built in the late 19th century to transport coal miners down to the valley. But after the mining operations closed, it was converted into a tourist attraction in the 1920s, transforming the area into a major destination for adventurers. A bit more of an unusual adventure that it also included during our visit was that the pathways in the valley were full of dinosaurs that supposedly used to roam these lands millions of years ago. You should watch out, the dinosaur like zebra. Wow, they're extra large.
No, maybe I don't want any dinosaurs.
Why not? Go say hi.
They are quite big.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh, this is beautiful. I thought it's a bird.
They did.
Huh?
They ate a lot, yeah.
Not human.
No, not human.
Oh my god, they can't even kiss.
Oh no, it's an Australovenator!
Ah! Let's go! Honey, what do you see? Yes! Scary dinosaur! And after goofing around the dinosaurs for a while, we headed up again to the tour bus to conclude our amazing trip.
And as we headed back home on the tour bus, we stopped at another lookout that was beautiful and had a rock formation that totally looked like a dog. I mean, it totally looks more like a dog than the three sisters look like three females, right? Right?
But whether you're a stone formation expert or not, overall, the attraction at Echo Point and Scenic World offers some really unique views of the Blue Mountains, including the Three Sisters, Jamison Valley, Katoomba Falls, and the surrounding rainforest, making it one of the Australia's most comprehensive scenic attractions and totally worth a visit. And so we were glad we went on this trip.
And now we have been lucky to explore both the city of Sydney and areas of the Blue Mountains. Next up though, in our next video, is the main reason we were visiting Sydney this time around, and that is a Coldplay concert, where we will have a very unique and fortunate experience. Take care and see you then.